Ow.
Man, that hurt Crash's head.
Oh, my bum.
Oh, well.
This is high quality commentary.
Thank you for that addition to this conversation.
You're welcome.
We're back!
Well, for you, probably not.
For you, it's the regular uploading schedule, but
yes.
For us, it's been a few days now. We're back with Crash 3.
With the Crush.
Almost like nothing happened. Continuing our adventures through Warp Room 4.
The Crush 3D.
Huh?
Do you remember that game?
Crush 3D?
Yeah.
I don't remember that, no.
It was a game originally on PSP called like Crush or something.
Oh.
And they ported it to the 3DS and it was called Crush 3D, but it was spelt like crushed. The 3.
Well, that's something to look up in editing.
Yeah. I thought I'd just start you off.
Give me something to look up on the first few minutes of the video.
Yeah.
Get back into the process of finding stuff on Google Images and splicing it into the video.
You know, looking at those walls, I don't think...
I overshot it.
I don't think they're moving in and out of the wall. I think they're actually stretching. Because look at... Because when you get close to that wall...
Which one?
The closing one.
The door that's opening and closing.
Just... Look at the textures.
Oh, yeah.
See how they're like shrinking?
I never noticed that
and
before.
squishing? So I don't think they're actually like moving in and out. I think they're just stretching.
That's absolutely what they're doing.
Immersion broken forever.
Crap.
Speaking of broken, I think Crash is back and everything
His
has
bum
been
bum.
broken. His bum bum.
As you famously said.
Famously, hardly. Hardly famously. Hopefully I'll be a little more active because I've had time to wake up properly.
You've had time to actually not be a sleepyhead.
Yeah. We'll see how we go. But, you know.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
I'm just wondering how long it's going to take for you to be just watching this gameplay until you say, all right, well, back on the quizzes.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
I don't doubt it.
It's gonna happen very shortly. As soon as something happens, I won't say what it is, but
you're gonna you've already worked it out in your own head, have you?
I'm timing it to something.
Well, I'm curious to find out what it is.
It's not anything too exciting. But...
If it's not the time trials, you're a moron.
We'll see.
Get through! Oh, come on, I was through that.
Clearly not.
The wall pushed
Hey, can we
me
get a
into
frame
it.
by frame? I want to see a frame by frame of that
Like,
squish
I had time to get through that, but as soon as the door started moving, it said, nope!
Maybe you're just bad. Have you thought about that?
Constantly, while watching these back in editing. I think to myself, why am I subjecting myself to this? The scrutiny of the internet. Why don't I just not?
It's alright.
Why don't I play something easy like Sonic Forces?
You know, sometimes you can't be good at games, and it's about having fun. You know, that's what games are primarily about.
Oh, thank God I made that one. Okay, not over yet though. Yep, as evidenced by that.
I can't wait for someone to be like...
Oh no, I did hit the checkpoint, damn it!
You did.
Oh well.
You
Looks
did
like I'm
indeed.
re-entering the level.
Yep.
I didn't want to do that. Oh, see that time? And if I hit the checkpoint, I might as well get that one. Oh, God damn it, the angle on that. Alright, let's try and...
I think it's because you're trying to be speedy.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Maybe you should take your time a little more.
No.
Rather than
Oh,
going...
no, oh, when?
Oh,
when?
Oh,
when?
Oh, when. I like my when.
16 gigabytes of when.
16. How much dedicated WAM do I need to run the Minecraft server?
Marriage!
Have you seen that video?
I've seen the movie.
What movie?
Princess Bride. That's what it's from.
I'm referring to something else. I haven't seen Princess Bride yet.
Well, what video are you referring to then?
It's at Minecon, you know, the Minecraft convention.
Why would I know about that?
No, it's like a meme video. It's like some poor kid asking a group of panelists, how much dedicated WAN do I need to run a Minecraft server?
Oh no.
Next question on this left side.
I was wondering, what's the recommended amount of dedicated WAM I should have to a server?
I'm sorry, could you please repeat your question?
Dedicated WAM.
And they try to answer his questions as politely as possible, but now it's become a bit of a meme. Or it was a bit of a meme, at least.
Don't you love it when kids is being stupid against their will? Against their will.
I guess it's not like someone pushed them up in the front saying, bitch,
so-
ask how much
someone's-
dedicated wham it needs.
Someone's put a gun to their head being like, be an idiot. Go ahead, kid.
Ask how much dedicated wham that the Minecraft server takes.
But it's RAM!
Otherwise, I'm killing your entire family.
Oh no, but it's not wham!
It's like, I don't care about my family. I'll delete your Minecraft account. No! Good times.
I've put millions of hours into that bitch.
I wonder how many 1 million hours is in years. Do you have a
okay.
guess?
I was about to say, how long is a million hours?
No,
I feel like the answer's in the question.
Make a guess. How many hours?
I
in
would not
years?
know where to begin.
Well, just have a guess.
Um,
Extrapolate 1 million hours into years.
I don't even know how many hours are in a year.
We'll extrapolate into just have a guess.
I'm gonna say it's probably more than.
I have the answer here now.
It's probably hundreds or thousands.
It's not thousands. I can tell you that.
Well, it's
right now.
hundreds then.
Technically, yes.
Okay, so it's in the single hundreds zone.
It's 114.1 hours.
Ah, well there you go.
Years, sorry. Yeah. So it's quite a long time.
Very few people have lived for a million hours, evidently. And fewer people have played Minecraft for that long.
I think the number is 0. Last I checked with my extensive.
You don't know that
Study.
with speed modding, you could get up to what, million hours in game time.
Well, Minecraft doesn't even track in game time.
You could just cheat the system then. You could just tell all your friends you've got a million hours and they'll believe you.
And
until they watch this video and learn how long that is.
Well, they go, no, you're a liar. You don't have 1 million dedicated whams in order to win this server.
No, why
for
you
1 million
always
hours.
lying?
Why you always lying? Why
Why you
can't
gotta
be
lie
nice?
all the time?
Why you go why we coyote?
I'll call you bitch.
That turns into like a bit of a Tommy Wiseau at the end. I'll call you a bitch. How much dedicated RAM do I need to run a Minecraft server, huh?
I know see Mark online. Oh, hi Mark.
I want to run a Minecraft server pack.
Got a big Hollywood Minecraft server.
I like the fact that Tommy Wiseau still
He's still
says,
got the speech impediment. Yeah.
and he says Minecraft. Minecraft.
We make our own Minecraft server.
What a server, Mark. He's just like, oh, I'd love that. So you built this house all on your own, Mark? Wow, that's impressive.
How'd you keep the monsters out, Mark?
Oh, I just have lamps around the place, you know. Little torches to stop the demons coming in. And the Endermen. What a
So instead of the room, it's the server.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a shitty Minecraft parody of the room, but it's actually really good.
Yeah, what are you talking about? We've just created art.
Yeah. No, you think it's gonna be a shitty Minecraft parody, like all those like shitty Minecraft parody
You think it's
videos.
gonna be shitty like all those other shitty?
No, like all those other like crappy like Minecraft parody videos.
Yeah.
But it's actually like high art,
It's the highest art.
the highest of all arts. And now, Crash is happy now because
He doesn't land on his bum.
he doesn't. He doesn't know.
You do realize it's gonna be a long time before you live that down.
I don't give a crap. And besides, we're flying a plane now.
Yep, in World War II.
Is this the first plane level?
Yes, it is.
Yay.
Now, can I remember the controls for this? Evidently not.
If you play,
There we go.
If you play Ace Combat, you'll know how to play the plane sections in Crash Flee.
Alright.
Wow, those blimps aren't very steady.
Alright, that's
huh?
a barrel roll then. I'm just curious as to why the blimps are like... These blimps are clearly transporting the Wampus supply for the war.
It seems inefficient considering the previous technology that Cortex has had.
What previous technology?
The fucking massive ray in space that you could use to enslave everyone on Earth.
Oh yeah, well considering this is in the World War II, before that raid would presumably have been invented.
Why does he go back in time where like nobody? If he can go back in time and presumably take things with him, why can't he take something back to dominate this period of time?
Well, because that's a paradox.
No, but then just rule the world going forward.
You can't do that. That breaks the laws of time.
It's fucking time travel.
Yeah, entropy's there to govern that shit. Would you hit the box? Thank you.
No, I can't. Such a plot hole.
Such a plot. Well, you haven't seen plot holes yet. We're about to get to the biggest one. Come on.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Thank you.
That counts as a box?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because it hits the ground, and then it breaks.
Eventually.
Yeah. Just watch this. Ready? There you go. See
Yeah.
the counter went up a bit slower.
Yeah. Get it.
Alright.
By shooting completely separate health crates in midair, I can repair my plane. I can repair my plane by shooting directly at a flying balloon that has a plus sign on it.
What a story, Coco.
What a story, Coco. Now travel back into the future.
Suppose it is the future to them.
Yeah.
Go back to the present.
Everything is relative.
Hi, Einstein.
Thank you. Yes, I am very smart.
Bye bye, blimps.
I'll be taking that gem. And now the Crash is back.
And then we get Coco back.
The crack is back.
The what is back?
The Crash is back,
Oh.
I meant to say.
That's what you didn't say. Hello, engine.
What are you gonna say to us, dude? What are you gonna say? I like how you just look at like the non-metal side of his face. His eye just looks kind of bored. Like sometimes he'll just go, God, this fucking. I just block it out and it just looks like he's going, oh, for fuck's sake, this fucking Bandicoot again. And then you just look at the metal side and it's just like biggest wide eye possible.
Interesting.
Like if that, considering that like eyes are globular, right? Like they're spherical.
Yeah, that's the
How
word,
big-
not globular.
Well, they can be globular as well.
You know how eyes have like little moons orbiting them?
I'm gonna look up globular and I'm gonna see what the definition is.
Man, the lengths you'll go to prove me wrong.
No, I'm curious myself. I'm always willing to learn. I'm curious what the definition of globular is.
Oh, jeez.
Globe-shaped or spherical in your fucking face.
Well, there you
dickhead.
go. Instead of being wrong, you were just redundant.
It's just another way of saying spherical. I started off with globular and then I simplified it to spherical. Circle.
No, oh my god.
Ball-shaped. The point is, if that's what you can see on the outside, how big is his entire eyeball?
Oh, it's flat.
It's just flat.
It's a circle, not a... I'm saying it's flat, that way both the things you said were wrong. Checkmate, atheists.
Not happy about that. I wonder what happens if you could go to those islands. Would there be a whole nother level there? And you'll be able to explore around and you'll be able to find, like, a whole new game.
But hey, that's just a theory.
It's gonna be Crash 6.
Crash 6?
Crash 6.
Man, they planted that seed early.
Yeah, exactly. Like, once you beat Crash 5, you unlock a code that where if you type the same
A code?
Yeah.
Crash 6 is a code?
No, if you type... No, listen to me. Once you finish Crash 5, and you beat it 100%, and you find all the Easter eggs, you get a code. And if you input this code on that level next to those islands, you'll unlock Crash 6.
Yeah, so Crash 6 is a code.
And Crash 6 is just a poorly made remake of The Room. But with Crash Bandicoot.
Well, sorry to spoil the next few years of Crash for you guys, but I think you knew it was always going to happen.
Yeah, it was going to happen eventually.
Like the inevitable Crash Bandicoot Room parody.
The thing that everybody wanted.
Yeah, except it's an officially licensed game.
Everybody wanted
It's not
that.
a fan thing.
No. Nintendo, hire this man. Nintendo, hire this man.
Would you?
He's using Unreal Engine in any way he can.
Alright, so that's a video, yeah?
Yes. You brought up fan games and it just reminded me of that video.
Oh my god, I hate this. Oh yeah, the jetpack controls suck in the trilogy. They're bad here too.
Oh great, I can't wait.
Thank you.
I can't wait for the comments after you say that.
I don't give a shit.
Dun dun dun.
I've already said that my favorite Star Wars movie is one that isn't in the original trilogy. If the internet doesn't hate me after that...
Alright, quote this. Alexander doesn't give a crap about Crash Bandicoot.
I didn't say that.
This is part of my smear campaign. Alexander Cuff hates Crash Bandicoot.
I'm using this
thinks it's the worst game series of all time.
I'm using this marathon to understand it, people. Until I just...
What were you gonna say?
I don't know, that thought line was just so offensive to me, I couldn't even be bothered to finish. I couldn't bear to finish it. Okay.
Alright, this time, straight line.
Straight lines think alike.
Did you miss that box?
Nope.
Okay, I thought you did.
There's two of them there.
You did miss a box.
No, you can only get this one by going like this.
Oh. Great, there are two of them.
Yep. Oh, I'm seeing double. 4 crates.
Great, now there are two of them.
Alright. I've never once done this, but...
What is that stone? Whoa.
I need these lives. And that's so much so that I missed one.
You need those lives so much you had 51 lives before.
Yeah, I'm not used to having less than 70 lives. Okay.
And now boost through.
I'm still doing it. I'm still using the right stick to try and control the camera.
Just take your hand off. Play with one hand.
Play one-handed.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Become what's his name? Crap, I can't remember his name. He's a speedrunner who's one-handed.
You're not talking about Jim Abbott.
I don't know who that is.
One-handed baseball pitcher.
Oh.
Dang it!
I don't know who Jim Abbott is, but
I
it's
just
a
told
similar
you.
thing. I mean, I know of him now, but I don't know him
I don't know
on a
him
personal
either,
level.
I can still reference him.
Well, I can't much
And now
either.
you can too, for the low price of $9.99.
Like, the value of that reference for me is like, it's not as good because all I can say is, oh, Jim Abbott, one-handed pitcher. And everyone's like, oh yeah? What else? I'm like, that's all I know. That is all the information I have on Jim Abbott. I don't even know what nationality he is. I don't even know what team he was on.
Well, he's a baseball player, so you
That's
can
not
take
his nationality.
You can take a guess.
America
Damn it.
or Japanese.
Yes, Jim Abbott, a famously Japanese name.
You never know. Maybe he was adopted. What? Maybe he was.
But he was adopted by a Japanese family?
Yeah.
Or he is a Japanese person that was adopted by an American family, and then they gave him an American name.
No, he was an American adopted by a Japanese family, but since he looked like an American, they still gave him an American name.
They kept his name as Jim Abbott?
Yeah. They called him Jim Abbott. He plays for one of the Japanese teams.
Son of a...
Glitch.
Man.
Thanks. Oh. Thanks for that.
You know how when you're trying to talk and then a bit of saliva goes down your windpipe and then you start coughing and dying for no reason?
No.
Well, I do, because that just happened to me. And it always happens to me.
Uh-huh.
Literally every moment I try to speak.
Every time I wake up, the first thing that happens, bit of saliva flies to the back of my throat.
When
Start
I
coughing
wake up-
like a crazy person.
Oh, I know I'm gonna be the man who's coughing over you.
And when I get drunk, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's vomiting on you.
But I would... Alright,
And I would...
more.
Good times.
That's very gross.
Yeah.
So what I was gonna say before I started dying
Yeah.
is that I was saying to you before we began recording, if I play optimally, we should be able to get Crash 3 done in this recording session. And now Tell No Tales is taking me... Come on!
You should have waited.
No, I've never had to wait for that. That's always worked.
You should wait. That's happened
Well,
to you twice
well, now
now.
I know to go the other side.
It's happened twice now.
You know what's happened twice
In
now?
the same way. What? What's happened twice?
I succeeded that level by doing that. Oh wait, no, it was more than twice. That was like significantly more times than twice.
Was that recent or was that when you were a child?
It's the same game. The game hasn't changed since
You
then.
might be misremembering what happened. You might be misremembering the technique.
Me misremembering something from Crash Bandicoot.
It's always possible.
It's not possible.
It's possible with anything.
It's ridiculous.
You can't remember the game 1-to-1.
I think you'll find I can.
Not 1-to-1. It's not like someone could read your mind and be all like, okay, now I can make Crash 3 identically from your mind. Careful now.
Alright. Let's do this new strategy.
Wait for it.
Nope. Oh, come on!
I told you to wait for it. And
How
you
is it
didn't
the
listen to my
exact same
advice.
every time? The anchor lines up perfectly. It makes no sense. I don't change speed at all.
Should have waited for it.
Shut the fuck up!
I told you each
You tell me
time.
to wait for it one more time. I'm gonna strangle you with the controller cord.
You better not. That's mean.
Oh no, I'll kill you another way. That'll be less mean.
It's still mean. I'm giving you pretty useful advice, telling you to take your time, and every single time you try and rush it, you die. It's pretty reasonable advice.
I swear to God.
It's reasonable advice, not trying to bean you out.
My parents are gonna get home and you're just gonna be dead. And they're gonna say, oh, what happened? I'm gonna say, you kept telling me to wait. And they're gonna say, no, that's fair enough. That is annoying. What?
Well, you dead.
Okay. I guess I guess that death was just Coco choking on saliva while trying to talk.
Since this game is like your game, and also you play it for a long time, you might be overconfident in the way you can rush through it. That's all I'm saying.
I've never once been overconfident. I don't have that kind of hubris.
Doubt. Now this time,
You're
gonna do what I said.
You motherfucker.
you're gonna do what I said.
You shut the fuck up.
You're gonna do what I said
You stop
and
talking.
take your damn
You
time.
shut the fuck up.
You shut up.
I will kill you.
You shut up.
People hear a murder live on camera, and they're gonna use this video in my trial, but that's okay because that gets me more views.
Yeah, and everyone's gonna be like, wow, this dude's real fucking crap at Crash 3. And he's super overconfident in his abilities, guilty of being a piece of shit.
Oh, I didn't know that was a crime now.
Well, a piece of shit in the sense that you murdered your brother and also you suck at Crash 3.
You murdered your brother, so that's 1 year in prison, and it's not so
and
much
20
long.
years for sucking at Crash 3.
Yeah, because the killing your brother thing was justified because he was being annoying. Finally, where the hell have you been, Aku Aku?
He's here now. Well, the game is telling you suck so badly that they're giving you a hit point. Alright. Now this time...
This isn't even the part of the level.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It does not matter.
It does matter.
It does not
Because
matter.
if I wait at the wrong spot, I'm gonna get hit.
If you're not calm and collected and patient,
I swear to God.
you're gonna be here for longer.
I swear to God.
That's universal advice for like basically
You won't
any
have.
game.
You won't. The rest of the series won't have conflicts with your uni schedule because you will be dead and no longer attending uni.
No, I'll just make it so you can't use my computer anymore to record these.
Oh no! What a shame.
Yeah. And then what will you do? You're fucked. You have no way of recording this series otherwise. I have power over you right now.
I can take this to an IT specialist and say, "Just I forgot the password."
No, you can't.
See, look, I didn't have to wait at all.
Yeah, well, you still.
I told you.
No, because it was a good cycle that
Oh,
time.
I did it my way, and look
no,
what happened.
It was a good cycle that time,
I
but other
still
times...
have this mask floating near me.
No.
This mask that signifies that I haven't been hit by anything.
This one time, it was a good cycle. Every other time, you're like, oh, I can get through that, and didn't actually watch the cycle, and you died to every time because of it.
Well.
That one time you
Who's
got...
the
you can't
Crash
say,
Master now?
You can't say you did it one time
Aku
after
Aku's
several
living
attempts
alive
at
and
doing
well.
it, and being like, oh, I'm a Crash Master because I didn't wait, but I happened to get through this time because it was a good cycle.
Aku Aku, living large, living life to the fullest because I didn't wait. Because someone...
Because
had
you just
faith.
happened to get a good cycle, you fucking
Looks
idiot.
like someone didn't have faith in my Crash knowledge or abilities.
No, I don't, because you just got lucky on a good cycle
Here,
because you
take
didn't
this
wait.
egg and smush it directly into your face.
No, I'll take that egg and fucking eat it, because I like eggs.
That's part of your face.
That's not my... Yeah, I put it in my mouth, I don't put it on my face.
Well. Yet another ridiculous statement from Timothy, the wrong person.
I am not wrong. You died. Who died several times in a row because he didn't wait, and the one time he didn't wait, he happened to get a good cycle where the dude was spinning in a good way. You did.
Look,
You're the one who
there's no
died.
proof of that.
There is this recording.
Nah, that I'm gonna have. You forget that I've got complete control of the editing process for these.
Yeah, well, and then they'll be confused why we're arguing at this point.
Yeah, and they're just gonna think that you're weird because you're saying stuff that didn't happen.
Yeah, well, I had the full recording, so I could prove you wrong.
Oh no, what a shame. So you're gonna keep this specific recording session on your...
Yes, if you're gonna be a dick about it. It's only gonna be what, 10, maybe 20 gigabytes tops.
Enjoy.
Yeah, on my 2 terabyte hard drive. Oh no, 20 gigabytes!
Well, you say
Such
that.
a huge amount of
you say-
space
you
that I
say-
need to
you
take
s-
care of! Ooh!
You say that, but you will eventually need that space.
Yeah, not right now.
That's why I said that. You know the word.
Oh, and I've also got
Sorry, you-
2 other hard drives
do you know
that
what-
total 6
you-
terabytes in size. Whatever shall I do
You
with
do know
20 gigabytes for space?
You do know what the word eventually means, right? The word that I said to clarify that you may not need the space immediately, but at some point you will. You know that word that I said that completely like nulls your argument there.
No, it doesn't. I will just upload the full thing at some point, and you'll be proven wrong.
And then people are gonna say, "Oh, just upload more Tom and Jerry memes, you coward." This isn't Tom and Jerry, and then no one's gonna watch it.
Yeah, well, no one's gonna watch this either, so get fucked.
Well, they're gonna watch this because it's on my channel and it's been consistent uploading from me this content. Anyway,
You're just
here's-
being a massive dick.
Here's
right
why
now.
here's the future levels, and here's like why the here's why these levels are major paradoxes. Because remember the premise of this game? We're getting the crystals from the original places in time. So these crystals originated in the future, did they? Oh,
Maybe not. Maybe they were moved. You know?
look, I've yet to see.
They
any,
were roughly in this place in the future, but they were moved around a bit.
I've yet to see any evidence that suggests that.
It's fucking Crash, dude.
Exactly. They didn't think about the story because it's Crash. They didn't put significant thought into the lore because it's Crash. You're proving my point. Much like the point that I didn't have to wait on that cycle.
I mean, you just flat out wrong about that one.
Well,
Yeah, you didn't have to wait on that cycle.
Wow.
That one cycle where you managed to get through, where every other time you didn't wait, you died.
time will tell.
Yeah, time will tell, and time says you died 3 out of the 4 times you tried to get through there.
Well, who can really
Because
say?
you didn't wait. Just take the L. Take the L. Accept it and move on.
I'll take the L. The L in Victory Royale, which is what I just did.
I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna break out the quizzes right now.
This is the moment when he inevitably just consistently says that I'm wrong about something I'm clearly right about.
You're not right about it. You're
no,
fucking
I'm
wrong.
saying this from your perspective.
Okay, well, you didn't sound like you were. And now, the lasers
The lasers.
and the crystal.
The anachronistic crystal. I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't need this yet. This is the 3rd level where you can't get the gem on your first pass through.
The sound's gonna peak so fucking hard on the mic.
I don't give a shit.
We're just gonna hear like the sound of the audio crackling from the peaking. Just the. Too much. 133.
Yeah.
We're not.
No, I just said it's impossible to get this gem on the first try.
Oh.
You need relics.
Elixir. Time for boss.
Boss time.
Boss drink. Oh my God! It's time for the woman.
Coco gets a boss fight.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna kill you, Coco, and I'm gonna bye.
Goodbye.
And then goodbye. Goodbye.
Here we go. The most chaotic boss fight in perhaps the whole trilogy. Engine's got a lot better at creating mechs. This one needs actual bullets to destroy it instead of just fruit.
Unfortunately, it turns out the place which they fire rockets from is super vulnerable to getting blasted.
And we're on the moon!
The moon! But not for long.
Phase 2!
Oh my god, the Phase 2 boss fight.
And Pura joins in.
Pura, what are you doing here?
Shouldn't you be in China?
I'm lending you my power, so you can defeat the engine of destruction. AKA this person.
The engine of destruction.
Yeah.
He's an engine.
He is an engine.
Alright. Actually, this boss fight explains, at least in the original timeline, it explains how Cortex and that are able to come back in future games. Because, spoiler alert, the 100% ending has them as babies trapped in some hellscape, alternate dimension. And the canon explanation for how they can return is Engine's boss fight is in the future, so he uses the time machines there and goes back and gets them. That's how they're able to be racing around against Oxide later on.
I thought you were going to say, and that's how they're able to be racist.
Well, they're potentially that. There's no evidence that says there isn't. Okay, there we go.
Is that the boss?
That's done.
Oh, and oh, goodbye.
So I remember the first time we ever attempted this boss in the when we were kids. We could not beat it. It took us. We literally could not figure out a single way that we could beat it. And then we were like, Dad, we need help. And then he picks up the controller and he's like, are you why aren't you holding down the button to rapid fire? Why do you keep tapping it over and over like that to fire? That's really ineffective. And we're just sitting there like, oh, we can do that? We can hold down the button? I never knew you could do that. And I then proceeded to hold down the X button, thinking it would make me jump over and over and over again.
Oh, look, there goes the level. Goodbye.
Well, not double jumping, but like, you know, he bounces, then hits the floor, bounces again, bounces again.
I just like imagine you just continually jumping midair and
it's
flying
the Sonic,
over the
it's
level.
the Sonic Boom Knuckles glitch.
Yeah. But yeah, instead of having to pause, you can just jump forever.